Okay.
Good to have you join us today on this exciting treatise, which has been full of so many varieties. I hope you've gone through all your missing classes.
I've not done that. I'm going to do that. I should be able to do that. Yeah.
Very,
I
very
can't accept.
lighter, maybe over the weekend,
Mm.
so that
Yes, I'll do
I
that.
can brace up some various topics and serious issues we have raised, especially as to having people beginning to engage the 5T model on all that they do. So we've been able to establish through these classes how that in everything we do, we need to engage behavioral modification model, where we talk and also walk our talk. And then we've been able to see how that as coaches, we need to go a bit deeper to become therapists of the same things we coach, so that wherever our followers and people round about us need solution, we are also there to provide it, without having to let them say no, that, oh, just trust God, believe that things will work out, which is also very good, but we are saying it's no longer sufficient. Happy Valentine to everyone.
Happy
Happy
Valentine.
Valentine.
So people tell me, well, it depends on what is inside. My name is Komolafe, so there's an evidence, an element of society in my name. So time to be read. For me, Valentine is any day, and every day where you can catch and tap your own fun. Anytime you tap into your phone, you are on your personal val. Because from your val, all you need is UE. Just add UE to it. And what do you get? You get value. So Valentine for me is just a reminder that I catch fun that can create the much needed and appreciable value for people around me, but beginning from myself first, and every other person tapping into the fullness of what I am and what I carry. So I know myself, I grow myself, and I show myself, which in the last training we call what? The no-grow-show strategy of existence. So who will share with me what the no-grow-show strategy is, and how do I apply it at various platforms? The no-grow-show strategy. We have to no-grow-show our clients, people around us, and to build the platform. Shall help me out? Okay, good. Something is crossing and mimicking me here. So welcome, Dr. Dende Karunwi, Judge Annie, another Judge Annie, perhaps you are twins, and then Chukudi Ono, Omawumi Ashley Oni, and who again is here? Mama Dr. Dorcas Adewoye. Who again is in the house? If you have not been recognized, we recognize you. And to say welcome to this bottom part of this comprehensive training and equipping for coaches and for therapists. How many of us have completed our 5T model pragmatic that I introduced us to yesterday? You have gone over it, and then you have everything filled out. Few people have submitted. Omawumi Ashley, have you done your own assignment? Your 5T model? We took it personal yesterday to say, hey, beyond just going out to do it out there for people, we need to be able to find out where we are in the scheme of things so that it can become a functional, operational thing in all that you do. Even if it is children that you train or equip, you apply the 5T model. While we're doing this, I want to support your brand to stand. I want to do what? Support
the
brand
to stand.
It's not enough having a brand. Your brand must possess you in order to position you. Your brand must do what? Possess you.
Protect you.
In order to do what? Position you.
Position.
Now, the essence of that is that it will bring you into some certain levels of attraction where you can do intentional living. You live by intention. And when you begin to live by intention, you create services, you touch lives, you impact people, you make deposit and go back there to do delivery. Now, the essence of this training and therapy is simply to let you realize that touching people's life is a must. It's a must to touch people's life. And the emphasis is that when I touch people's life, impact must remain. When impact remains, then you'll be remembered. And where you are remembered, you will, of course, be referenced. Now, as I'm sitting here, people have referenced me to Europe, to America. Somebody was talking about, was it Yugoslavia today and all that. Why? I make impact. Say after me, from today, I am for impact.
From today, I am from impact.
My impact shall go everywhere.
My impact shall go everywhere.
I will learn and do the 5T model.
I will learn and do the 5T model.
I will teach and train.
I will teach and train. Please come again. I will do what?
I will teach and train.
I will teach and train.
Which is education. Which is education.
Which is education.
I will test.
I will test.
which is evaluation.
Which
is
is
evaluation.
I will also go ahead and treat.
I will
I
also
also
go
go
ahead
ahead
and
and
treat.
Which is intervention.
which is
Which is
intervention.
intervention.
I will train everyone that I treat.
I will train
I will train
everyone
everyone
that I
that I treat.
Which is integration.
Which is
integration.
integration.
And I will make sure I thrust out as incentive.
And I will make sure I thrust out as incentive.
as incentive.
Every solution I provide
Every solution I
I
provide
provide
for continuous engagement.
for continuous engagement,
which is called execution.
which is called
execution.
So I'm for education,
and for education,
I'm for evaluation,
and for evaluation,
and for intervention.
and for intervention.
I am for integration.
I am
for
for
integration,
And I am for execution.
And I am for
execution.
execution.
I believe in the 5T model.
I believe in the 5 model.
5T model.
5 model.
To changing behavior
To changing behavior
and to engaging society.
and to engaging
society.
So help me God.
So
help me God. Help me God.
Thank you very much for praying and making this prayer, confession, and impartation. But like I told you, it's a triangle. I'll draw my own triangle. You will draw your own and show me. Can you see my triangle?
Yes.
No, not really. Not really. It's not very clear.
It's not clear.
Is it the same as yesterday's triangle?
Can you see my triangle?
Yes.
Not clear.
I can see it now.
Can't see you. I can't see it. Can't see.
Let me
Is it the same as yesterday's triangle?
No, I just drew a triangle.
Mass triangle.
Mathematical.
No, we can't see. It's not showing.
It's showing, no.
It's
Yes,
showing. It's showing. Oh, okay, not very clear. It's showing, but not very clear.
Okay, so on top of your triangle, draw a triangle. On top of my triangle, I put pray.
Pray.
Yes. So what do we do in prayer? We set out.
I'm not seeing the triangle.
Just draw a triangle on your sheet of paper. I've drawn mine. So that do we have 10?
Okay. And what do you put at the top?
Pray.
Prayer.
Pray.
Oh, pray.
Pray
Okay.
or praying. When you say let us pray.
Praying.
Prayer, most of the time, is a function of desires. Oh, I'll do this. I'll do that. I wish I can do this. I wish I can do that. And all of that. Everybody pray. People pray. People fast. So that's why I say on top, put pray. Pray. Can you see my triangle better now?
Yes.
Yes.
On top, I put pray.
Pray.
Please, this work is novel. In Africa, you have to pray to back it. behavioral health is novel, is new. People know a bit of mental health, just a bit. People know a bit of medical health. And more importantly, they travel overseas for medical health. People don't know about emotional health. That is why I cannot wait to have your 5T model submission, yes, the one we did yesterday. Some of you have submitted. Good. Madam Caroline, can you mute yourself? You are greeting somebody and refuse to unmute. So, on a very vital note, not too many people know about emotional health. The health of your emotion is far more important than even your medical health, your mental health. But people don't know about this fact. Your spiritual health also matters a huge lot. You know that people can be sick from spiritual and they become physically sick from attacks. I've seen somebody who from dream, I'm telling you behavioral health, from dream was attacked with a knife.
Who is that?
Atinuke Kings, you had better mute your set if you know you want to talk. And as he was attacked from the dream, blood started flowing from his body physically. Now, what do you call that one? So that's why we must go deeper in our services. It's no longer enough to just treat medical cases as medical. Before it becomes medical, it could have been behavioral. In fact, 90% of medical cases come out from behavioral infringement and violations.
Oh, no.
So that is why if you are a therapist or a coach, you need to engage in behavioral modification where you can do both preventive, demonstrative, assertive, and curative therapies. Now you will discover throughout this training, I didn't tell you the various types of therapies we can do and how to do therapy. I'm only telling you the basic issue about it. Why? Until I see your input on the 5T model that I did yesterday. How many of us are here now who were not yesterday? Who was not included yesterday? How many of us are here today who were not in class yesterday? You weren't here.
I couldn't settle down in class because of my network and I was on the road.
Okay, good. Please go and listen to yesterday's equipping and do your own 5T model and submit.
Doctor, can we have the lecture on? Can we have the lectures on YouTube?
Okay. I'll, because of you, take it to YouTube today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Verily, I say unto you, before the cock crows 3 times this night, I will hang it on YouTube and put on the group so that you can download it and do your own. Behavioral health coaching program is not a talk. I want to be sure you know what you are doing and you do what you know. And can I shock you? Besides solving problems, there is huge fortune in this. You know, an assessment alone is 50,000 to run a check. The least is 50,000. That's not to say there are times where we run it for free, just to showcase what it is. You know, a therapy session for 1 hour, depending on who is involved, could be as much as 100,000. Do you know? And these services are not available in Africa. They are not. Show me any therapist you know doing 5T model. And it's not trained by us. I haven't found one. Most therapists and coaches, I was there before. All we do is, we bring Western ideas and all that, and infuse it into an African climate and culture, which may not work. We bring all of those books together, B.F. Skinner and all of those conditionality things, and try to apply it here. People get temporary solutions. Before you know it, they find themselves in relapses. But when you do 5T model, you are able to identify gaps before they even happen in the preventive. You are able to see loopholes and several other risk factors that are not even taken into cognizance. And then you are able to identify vacuums, loopholes, and gaps, and convert them for profitability and productivity for your client. And that is where, instead of just doing deposit and walking away, as you deposit your resources, your money in bank and walking away without having to need to stay back, so also many coaches and therapists are doing deposits. One-off service and they leave. No, that's quackery, broad daylight. We want you to be able to do critical engagement that does not only do deposit, you also do delivery. We are engaging with some institutions, federal government, private organizations, companies, and the rest. And the emphasis is what? Delivery. You do one, it's paving way for another, and for another. They are getting value. You are getting what? Compensated. They are happy. You are happy. Society is better for it. Those are the people I want to train to do 5T model, so that you have capacity to talk to people and they say, yes, madam, we understand you. Say, I'm happy you understand what I am saying now. Now let's see. How many of you are in addiction? To what level are you in addiction? What has this addiction cost you? If you are a student, to parents and all of that. And you can show people evidence-based report based on their situation analysis. That's our emphasis here. And as you show them, they say, what can we do now? What do we do? You say, no problem. This and this number of times, I will engage with you and we'll sort things out one after the other. And you sit with them online, offline, and on-site. And you sort them out, inside out. And they are getting lighter. They are getting freer. And they are as free as air on the inside. You have achieved results. You have benchmark solution. The person is happy, he is complying, he is seeing results. then you can be paid for the service you render. When people know you with track record of services that you offer, given your structures and platform, then you are called a professional. Not just that you meet a client or you meet a school or whoever, and all you are doing is nodding head and saying, is that okay? God will help us. Okay, God will do. You are a preacher. Go and open church. But you want to do therapy, please be professional. So prayer is your number first stuff.
Okay.
Prayer you do for yourself and then possibly your client. And what do we mean by this? Because you see, not all your clients may even belong to your religion or believe in your religion. Therapy is not a religious thing. No, it's a professional thing. But we are saying you, as a coach or therapist, believe in the power of prayer. Because prayer is a spiritual energy. There are 4 lanes of energy. Mental energy, energy of the mind, that coordinates your thinking, your feeling, your capacity to remember. Mental energy, energy of the mind. Then you have physical energy, energy of the body, that coordinates and communicates your 5 senses. Feeling, touching, tasting, and all of that. Hearing, seeing. Energy that you build through sleep protocol and through balanced diet and recreation. That's physical energy. Then emotional energy. Energy of relationship that enables you to engage with people, interact with people, interface with people, and solve problems. Then spiritual energy that helps in your critical connection with the God being and the human being as spirits. So we are spirit entities. So that's why, as a coach, you must build yourself roundabout. And I'm happy to inform you that every Saturday morning, some of you have been joining, you all can testify. Every Saturday morning, we have an online prayer program on Zoom and Facebook. Saturday, 7 to 9. We call it the winning war, where you can plot your graph, bring yourself under a spiritual x-ray, and also pray. So prayer is key. Prayer to be guided, prayer to be directed, prayer to be instructed, prayer to even have inspiration. All of these things are energies in their own. Your vital energy. And you see, it is the spiritual that controls the physical and every other thing we see or build around. So please don't ever de-emphasize prayer as a person, as a coach. Now, does that mean when you have cases with clients, you say, shall we pray? No. But we are saying you at the backdrop and at the background, be a prayerful person, because not all that glitter is gold. Have you been there where even clients will sit in front of you and be deceiving you and telling you what is not? So you need an eye of discernment before you commit yourself to people. And Not all those who come for therapy are actually out for therapy. They may have come for something else, which you don't know. So you need to be sensitive mentally, physically, emotionally, and what? Spiritually.
Spiritually.
That's why in my own hub here, when I'm taking cases, when we are taking cases, you know what we do? We jot down what people are telling us. We listen, we write, and say, oh, madam, you mean so and so? And we are professional in our approaches. And then, as we use the radar model, how many of you remember radar model? We taught you last year. Radar model, how many? Okay, you don't know what radar model is. See, you want to
We
learn.
don't know.
You want to learn very fast on some of the things we have trained since December 2024, middle till now. You and subscribe to my Facebook account. Send for a friend request if it has not been full, James Komolafe, and watch all the videos. 2 years back, 3 years back, last year, and all the ones we have started. That's another very quick way. And make notes. You see, so many trainings we have done on behavioral health, on coaches, on therapy, and all of that, how to enter into people, and then my YouTube channel, James Komolafe. If I were you now, pick your phone, subscribe for free to my YouTube channel. Take your phone, go to YouTube, type in what? James Komolafe. That's if you have data, Neo. You don't have data, you type, it will bounce back and be looking at you. So go to YouTube. YouTube. So why? I search for James Komolafe and click it. It's searching now. Take your own and show me. Searching now. It will pop up my YouTube channel now. And then you will see subscribe button. Just click it. And then it will show you when we posting new things there. And then you can scroll back and see our works across Nigeria, some part of Africa, other countries, and maybe behind your house, who knows? I just came from Cross River, not quite 2 weeks now, and I have gone to some places, and I'm still going to some places. Have you seen the YouTube channel? If you have seen it,
yes,
show me. Has anybody seen it?
How do we?
Can you show us?
I've seen it.
Show us.
Yes, I've seen it.
But we can't see.
I've sent it to your WhatsApp.
No, show us here. We want to see my phone. Show us. Let people know these things true and real.
How do I do it?
We need to see your face. That's the meaning. Can you see my face and my phone in my hand? That's what I mean.
Yes,
I've not seen your face up till now.
Hey, God.
You don't, okay, just go to where you have video and click it. It's only your...
Where we have you.
Where you have video. Okay. Go to the left side.
Okay.
Left side down.
Video.
You will see audio, you will see video. Click on video. Can you see what I am saying? You will see audio. Audio is
testimonial.
You will see video beside it. Click video.
Testimonials.
So have you seen it? So as you pray, you draw inspiration to plan. So on your right side, put plan. And you see, pray on top, plan at the right side. This is called the motions of a therapist, the motions of a coach. He prays, he draws inspiration with which to plan. When he prays, he generates spiritual energy. When he plans, he generates mental energy. What does he generate when he prays? Spiritual energy. Energy of the heart. Energy to connect to God and connect to man is spiritual energy. Top of a triangle. And then from there, he plans. As he plans, he coordinates his mental energy. So while he prays, he generates ability. While he plans, he creates
coordinates mental energy.
The reality he wants to see through mental energy. And then what happens to the left side? Place. To play football, to play a game. So he plans, he prays, he plans, he plays. So when he prays, is spiritual. When he plans, is mental. When he plays, is physical. So every coach must be overwhelmed by these three in order to service his client or her client. He prays, he plans, and he plays rule. So you must engage your client in this in order to showcase responsible coaching, responsible therapy. So, like I told you, fill your 5T model. Let me show you for the purpose of those who were not here yesterday. Look at it here. The one we did yesterday. The exam stuff. So I need you to complete it so that we will be able to get exactly what you are trying to do. Hello? Who is this? Well, I can see it. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is. Now look at it here with the questions. Can you see the slide? Can you see the Word document?
Yes.
Yes.
We did all this yesterday, but incidentally, only very few people submitted.
I'm working on my own, sir.
We need you to supply all these answers on the 5T model. What am I going to teach? What am I teaching? What do I want to teach? What is my critical focus in therapy? Who am I facing? That will determine what training you want to do. What teaching? Is it individual? Is it group? Well, I want to teach on entrepreneurship. I want to teach on pot making. I want to teach on snail. I want to teach on family. I want to teach on Bible. I want to teach on potential. I want to teach on women liberation. I want to teach on anything. As a coach or therapist, begin from where? Teaching. Explain. Don't just bang on people without telling them what you want to do and why you are doing it. So it must be in your passionate area. So that's on teaching. We ask you all these questions around it. And then the second T, we did it yesterday, that's testing and evaluation. Many of you who says you are therapists and coaches, you don't have testing implement. And those of you who have, you are only using foreign implement, maybe because you are a trained psychologist or whatever. You don't have a simple model you can use here to engage people that will show you their weaknesses, strengths, opportunities, and threats. So by the time you tell me who is your target audience, and I see your testing model, I will say, hey, madam, this is not sufficient. You will not be able to get to the root of solving problems or helping people because your testing is not evidence-based. And once it's not evidence-based, you will be biased in your diagnosis. And a biased diagnosis is already a recipe for failure at therapy. You'll be skimming on the surface. So your client will get a temporary respite, and afterward, he reclines because you only cut the leaves of the challenge. You didn't quite see the root, let alone uprooting it. So we want to see your testing mechanism. Where you don't use anything, just put meal there. Then we'll be able to create and package for you testing mechanism. And then the work becomes so real to you that you are making impact. That you are not just using faith and assumption to handle cases. And then you go to what? The third one, which is your treating. How do you treat?
Treating. Intervention.
Oh, it's good for pastors to pray. Yes. But what do you do after? Oh, you encourage. What do you still do after? How do you intervene? And get results from intervention. So we're talking about here. So you apply it to who you are, what you know yourself to be, and have been doing or would like to do. Then we'll go to training. How do people apply your solution? How do you carry them along to ensure that they comply? Those are the things we're looking at here on a pivotal note. People begin to comply with what they know and learn from you. Where they don't know, then it might be possible to comply. But because they know, it could be so easy to follow after. And then you from there go to what? The next one, execution. Oh, I've helped this woman, I've helped this family. They are now using it to help in others. And what do you do in so doing? You have not only solved a problem, you are also being recommended. There are services that are provided here that takes me to US and all that. Say, somebody spoke well about you. Somebody said you help him do this or that. And I either go there physically or online, or they send me flight ticket to Port Harcourt, to Lagos, to wherever, to go and solve problems. Where you have this 5 structural level, you are a professional. Who are you?
Professional.
Professional.
But when you don't have it, and you only shake head and nod head and say, who are you?
A quack.
A quack.
Correct one.
Practicing quackery.
Practicing what? Quackery.
Quackery.
So how many of you want to become professional, at least from this angle?
All of us.
No, Mama,
All
don't
of
say all of us.
All of us.
Don't say that,
I want to
Mama.
be. All of us want to be.
Because some people
I want to be.
Some people up to now, they have not submitted their forms.
We want to go over the lectures again.
Sylvester up to now has been smiling alone.
So that we can know it very well.
And one Judge Annie has been smiling alone. Umi Ashley has been busy. And you want to be...
Yes, sir.
Somebody say, I want to be a great professional.
I want to be a great professional.
So it's good. No, I said somebody wrote on a chat box and said, I want to be a great professional. And I'm not sure if she has submitted her input. So I need your input. I have, sir. On these 5. When I see your input on these 5, then I will say, yes, you are ready. And it's not enough seeing your input on these 5. The mentorship form I have provided, you need to fill it, A to Z, and also submit. Fill it and submit, and pay your mentorship.
Where is the mentorship form?
It's on the group. But Mama, if you don't have it,
on the Zoom,
I will send it to you. It's on the group, on the WhatsApp group. Then I will post it to you personally if you don't have it. You need to fill it.
No, I don't have it.
Let's know your background. Let's know where your passion is, beside what you wrote, so that we will look at your corporate profile, look at your background, and then look at what you feel in these 5T and reconcile them. And then we will go ahead and organize customized training on your area of passion. And then you can become a professional. You can do service. You can train. You can equip. You can solve problems in the area of your passion. That's what we're saying. Very vital. So I need you to submit your corporate profile. 2, I need you to submit your mentorship program that you have filled. The one you don't understand, leave it like that. When I engage with you one-on-one. We sort it out together. You need guidance in filling the mentorship program. Fill it the same. Fill it. The one you don't understand, leave it. When I engage with you one-on-one, we will fill it together. So I will post it. If you don't have here, please raise your hand. Let me know. But I will send it to you personally. Who is there who don't have the mentorship form? There are about 4 pages.
I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it, and I don't know how to raise. I don't know how to raise hand.
Okay, what's the name? Is that Pastor Adewoye?
Yes.
Okay, who again? Mention your name so that I can send it to you.
I don't have it. Sylvester often.
I need the form too.
Okay. Okay, send to my WhatsApp now. Let me just forward it to you. Send to my WhatsApp number 08035-999. I'll just forward it to all of you now. If you don't have.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, are we to pay now? Or we pay later?
You fill later and send to me.
Okay, sir.
Let me have it latest by this weekend, so that by Monday, I know who to call, who is ready. So I need your mentorship form. I need this one on 5T model. I need your corporate profile and your portrait, so that we can introduce you to the Cyber Equippers Hub, and then we continue the engagement from there. Very vital. So if you have sent to me, then we will look at it and forward it to you so that you can do 5T model. So be that as it may, let's continue. Baba, I think I forwarded it to you. Check your
okay.
Mentorship.
When did you
Is it now?
Mentorship program. Okay, let me forward to Baba and Dr. Mrs. Adewoye now. You will see it now.
Thank you.
On your
Thank
WhatsApp.
you. Thank you.
Let me just do that now to people who are here who don't have it yet. Sylvester, have you sent me a hi? If you can send me a hi now, you will have it.
I cannot send it, but you can forward it to me, sir.
Okay. Do I have your number on my phone?
Yes, you may.
Then, Baba, then, and then, yes, Baba, then, Mrs. Adewoye has it now. Then every other person who don't have, send to me, fill it, and let's have it so that we can unbundle your persona, potential, and your productive prowess, and support you to find your fuller expression. Now, let me show you this. This certification will be the 3rd in the series. Some of you don't have any of our certificate. You will soon discover that it's very useful. It's the 3rd in the series. The first one was issued December last year. The second one was issued in January. And the 3rd one will be issued from today, being the February equipping. So we're going to issue 5 to qualify you for our badge. Behavioral health badge. And then from there, we'll be able to give you a thorough certification and brand you with a brand name. Then we will allow you to print your call card because we have known that you are very serious. So what are we looking at in wrapping up with coaches and therapists? We're looking at you from these 4 angles for which you are going to help people. Angle of what? Intelligence. Physical intelligence, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, and mental intelligence. Intelligence is deeper than just knowledge, but it is knowledge application on mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And we will want you to also do it for others. Engage people at intelligence level. Very vital. How people apply what they know. How people get results through what they know. Whether for a fee or for free. It all depends on your perspective. It's not in all our works we are looking for fee. For example, now, how do you tell a pastor to charge for preaching? No. But he still must what? Help people's physical intelligence, mental intelligence, emotional intelligence, and spiritual intelligence. So that's your work arena. This one now gives you nothing less than 16 services as a coach. Now, let me use one of you to do an example here. Who is a coach over anything here? Tell me your name and the coaching you are doing or you want to do. Anyone?
Okay. Okay.
Anyone? You are a coach on which area? I want to show you how to apply intelligence. Nobody is doing coaching. Whose coach are you? What coach are you? Or do you want to
Mine is
become?
on mission, missionary.
Okay.
On
good.
health.
Good.
On marriage.
Oh.
And on wealth, entrepreneurship.
Please, who is that? I would like to know the person so we can team up.
So missionary on creating on wealth.
I am here.
Okay.
What's the name, please? Sorry.
I'm
Evangelist. I will ask Pastor.
And let me finish my own. Later you engage. Now he wants to be missionary
want to network
on wealth creation. Where you actually do networking is when you submit all this. There's room for that. We will even display your corporate profile. People will welcome you and then networking will start. But she's still a quack up till now because we have not received her.
I'm not a quack.
Don't
I'm
deal
not
with
practicing
a quack.
quackery at all. I'm learning more, sir.
And you are learning. You don't have the certificate. Until
worry,
we issue you certificate, you are a quack. Yeah. Until you come inside.
We accept.
Outside operation is quackery. So now let me use her case as an example. She is a missionary on wealth creation. So how does she engage in the place of intelligence? Her focus is missionary. So she's going to turn her searchlight into how missionaries can become empowered. So she looks at their personality, who they are, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. She looks at their potentials, what they have, inside, out. Potential inside, gift and talents, equippings, knowledge. Potential outside, the opportunities around them. Oh, by the reason of the field you are, mission field you are, and there's no water anywhere, sink borehole. Instead of selling your water, 1,000, sell it 200. Can you see intelligence? Entrepreneurship, intelligence.
And then they believe everything.
Have a day where you will give it for free in order to advertise your gospel and bring people around you. And you see intelligence? In so doing, she becomes attractive, interesting, and then what? Engaging. It takes intelligence as a coach. And then she will help people to generate intention. It's one thing to stimulate people's intelligence to want to act. You must be able to help them to the point where they take decision. I want to. I shall. I will. So why intelligence is the mental health, the intention, and is people's personal decision. So that's the physical aspect of it. Somebody who is sick cannot be intentional. To say, oh, I will leave this hospital and go and do business. No, he wants to be well first. So that's the physical. You help them to engage. Then from intention, you go to people's inspiration. Sylvester, you are disturbing us. Mute yourself if you want to talk. What is the people's level of inspiration? What ideas do they have? How do they want to use it? Very vital. Adola Toluhi on Facebook is coaching youth on leadership, education, and entrepreneurship. Good. So she's going to work on their intelligence. She's going to work on their intention. And then you won't say, oh, they are young. Find out their inspiration. How do you find out? Evidence-based report. I will weave for you the resources you need to be able to do what you need to do to get the best outcome. So bring out their inspiration, as little as they are. When I was a small child in primary school, I had an inspiration. And in my inspiration, I was saying when I grow up, I'll become a banker. So what did I do? I started wearing tie from primary school, both tie. You know, I became a banker.
Wow.
It happened. I was the one who banked myself out so many years ago. But at least I fulfilled that inspiration. So very vital. You engage through evidence-based report and research so that everybody can see and know. Don't just do talking alone. It will soon fly away and fade away and disappear from their mind because it's emotional content you are giving. You need their emotion to work with them and work for them, but you see, emotion alone will not do it. They need intention. They need to take decision based on what? Evidence-based report. Otherwise, they will soon forget. Emotion goes up and down, depending on the mood of people. So when you are a coach or a therapist who only work on people's emotion, you'll be having back and forth, like pendulum. When they are happy, they comply to what you tell them. When they are not happy, they will say, coach, you know, my mind is not set to. Have you been there where clients, people you are teaching or training tells you their mind is not settled? It means you have done quackery with them. You have only quacked them. Whether their mind is settled or not, there's a template they are relating with. And you say, well, for the fact that your mind is not settled, still the gaps you are creating, you show them. See the loophole you are creating. They are already aware, so they will settle their mind and make sure they obey therapy and comply with their coaches. So that's why I'm telling you, help people intellectually, help people to taking decision, help people to generate their own inspiration based on your support and supply, and then help people to become institutional by living, just being an individual, to engaging with other people and becoming institutional. Help people to interact, help people to socialize. Of what use is knowledge that cannot help another? It's of no use. So that's why, as a therapist or as a coach, let your work affect people who go ahead to affecting other people. And that's the meaning of octopus empowerment, where what you are doing does not only generate results for people listening, they also carry it to create a massive impact just because of your contribution. Very vital. So say I. From today,
From today,
we develop people intelligently.
We'll develop people intelligently.
I will also help people to generate their intention.
I will also help people generate their intention.
I will work on the inspiration of people.
I will work on inspiration of people.
And at the end of the day, I will turn individuals to institutions.
and at the
End of the day,
I
we
will
turn
turn
individual to
institution.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please clap for yourself if you mean it from your heart. If you don't mean it, don't
Amen. Clap for Jesus.
Mama is turning it to church. He says clapping for Jesus. Okay. That's very good. So, very vital. These are your 4 basic works: intelligence, intention, inspiration.
Institution.
Ask people, have I communicated to the intelligence of this person? Have I raised it? Intention, have I helped this person to take decision on a positive note? And then 3, has this person come up with an inspiration? Because men live by inspiration, not by perspiration. No. When you see people sweating and sweating and sweating, check inspiration. 0. Men live by what? Inspiration. Smart people live by inspiration. Poor people live by perspiration. Coaches and therapists, which one do you want to live by?
Inspiration.
So when you live by inspiration, please reduce people's what? Perspiration.
Aspiration.
By doing this for them. So look at the badge, the winning word. Intelligence, shown by book. Intention, shown by global map. That I have intention to take over my world.
You are hearing it.
And then inspiration, shown by light. And then institution, shown by what? A lead pencil.
The globe.
So those are your 4 areas. Once you carry this as a mindset, you will always solve problems.
Intelligence.
Institution shown by what?
Can you see it? Intelligence. That is the book.
Intelligence.
You can see the book in the badge. That's intelligence. Yeah, affecting people's intelligence. You are raising them. Then you can see the globe. That's intentionality. Intentional. People want to possess their world, take their world by storm. They have decisions to take. That's intentional. And then can you see the bulb? That's inspirational. Light. Create light for people in the midst of their darkness. When people come to you in the dark, connect their bulb to your own light. Lighten them up so that they can go and lighten up their world. And then what do you find? The 4th one, a pencil. That is institution. They must move from being an individual to becoming what? Institution.
An institution.
An individual is one. But in institution, you find myriads of people working together to achieve a goal. So that is the badge. And then after this training, so the few of you who will submit your corporate profile, your 5T model input, and then your mentorship form, plus your passport size photograph. We will train you on this, on what I call cognitive behavioral therapy. I did my own in Florida, United States. You will have opportunity to do your own without needing Florida. I'll teach you the principles, the packaging, the practice, and the productivity. But all I still have around me now are quacks. Because so I can't teach you this now while you are still in quackery. You come out of quackery and then I'll be able to say yes. Now I trust Madam Patience Any. I trust Actinicate P. I trust Aisha Suleiman. She's no longer a quack. I can say I trust Uncle Chukudi Ono. He's no longer a quack. I will say, Sylvester. He's no longer a quack. But up till now, he's still a quack. Even Omawumi actually is still a quack. Don't know of BHA and all of that. So we need you to come out of quackery to be able to train you on this.
So professionally.
Very vital. Then you can use readily the principle, the packaging, the practice, and the productivity of cognitive behavioral therapy. Adnola Toluhi now is quack also. So we don't know when she's coming out of quackery. Once you are not doing 5T model and you don't know how to apply it on your feet and run analysis as I run, who are you? A quack.
You are a quack. Practicing quackery.
So you want to get your certificate? We'll send this form there. 3 certificates are on for grabs now. 1 in December, 1 in January, then the other one this February. We'll send this. Some of you have 1. I don't know how many of you have 2 or 3. We're going to produce 5. Then we'll brand you and then give you a brand name that you can bear anywhere, open office, certify you, and help you to set up. This is the third certificate.
Yeah.
That you are going to
Pastor,
get.
please, can I?
Yes, Mama.
Can we have question?
Yes, I will soon finish now.
Pastor, I want to ask a question.
Write your question down. I will soon finish so that we'll take questions.
Okay.
Yes. So what do you need for this post-equipping training? Send your mentorship form, fill it. The one you don't understand, leave it. By the time I engage you, then take your 3 certificates. The one in December, January, and February. And then go through don't just request for certificate, go through those courses, those lessons. They are all on my Facebook and Winning World YouTube.
Doctor, remember, you promised to send it on YouTube.
Okay, please remind me. Then 3, opportunities for partnership, collaborations, collusion, networking, and delegations, and special platform engagement is available. We go everywhere and we can come anywhere. We can train on your ground. We can train people for you. We can collaborate and travel to you and do online meeting. We can do offline. We handle cases together with you to even show you and demonstrate how this thing works. It could be very exciting to see somebody in addiction walking out of addiction for free through therapy. Eh? So
Amen.
we work together with you. Top opportunities abound, but be ready to foot our feet in a minimum. Then Saturday prayers and impartation from 7 to 9 a.m. We've been running that one since December, and we want to thank God for the results. And then a massive training in Abuja. We are going to be cordoning some places. If you have anybody in Abuja or you are in Abuja, we will be training especially some specific type of coaches and therapists, because we will soon start our own rehabilitation center, a care center where you have mental health, all kinds, and it's going to be international in approach. We're going to be collaborating with international development partners, and then people have been calling me from Lagos, from anywhere, that they want to come and do retainership. We will have opportunities for that. So you don't have our certificate, we are not going to allow for quack. You can be very prayerful and still be quackery. So it's not just prayer. People can come, they can do retainership services, they can learn these things and see how people walk away from addiction, depression, suicide, and the rest of it, and then go and establish on your own. So you need our certification to be able to. So plans are underway. That's why we are training people. We know people in Abuja or environs. You can extend them to us, tell them about us, then send their name. We will invite them and train them to be coaches. intensively. We need about 150 coaches to send to places and platforms in preparation for the care center, the therapy center, the psychosocial center we are doing. And then one of the things I will do for you is this. When I know the area of your brand, I will create services for you, at least 3. Now, this one now is behavioral health to check for hypertension, sudden collapses, and all of that. We'll create services for you. For the one who is a missionary and wants to do empowerment for them, we'll help you generate 3, 4, 5 services to engage those missionaries so that they will see their potentials, they will see their persona, and then get production ongoing while doing their work on the field. Oh, you are into education, you are into entrepreneurship or leadership, we'll create resources for you to engage on various grants and all of that. And at the end of the day, you are happy, you are servicing a critical mass and getting results. So let me stop here to answer questions. And then you need to read this book on behavioral health. If you don't have it, we can send you the soft copy. You download it on paper and read so that you can be fully abreast. So questions? Those of you who were asking questions, ask your question now. No question?
No question. Sir, please, you talk about the training. Since this is Atinuke Kings Online.
Okay.
Good day, everyone. Thank God. Thank you, Doctor, for all the things you have been teaching us since on Monday. God bless you, sir. For those of us that are not in Abuja, by the time you want to package us, can it be done online?
Yes, it's online.
Okay.
There are people who are not even in Nigeria that are packaging. Can you see this lady? Although this lady, when we package her, came all the way from Abeokuta. Can you see her wearing our whatever after she was certified? You see some of the programs we have run. So we do online too, and even certified people. Those of you who are not in Abuja, when you meet our requirements, we do online packaging. Any other question? So please,
sir.
yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Mention your name.
Mention your
George
name and tell us your
George
brand. Okay, sir, Mr. George Jenny. A coach or therapist on what?
I will answer that, but let me ask my question.
Yes, ask.
I don't want to be a quack. So let me ask this question. Sir, this form has 100,000 naira.
Okay.
Is there was it? I mean, what is the payment system? Can it be broken up into
what?
Into installments.
Which one is installment now? That's the entry fee.
I saw.
The one we will break into installment is afterwards and even help you to generate it. But this one is the entry fee. So if you are collecting
on the mentorship form.
Yes.
100,000 naira.
Yes, for the form and to become.
So my challenge is that in this Tinubu's economy, it will be very challenging to pull out that amount of money at a go.
Okay.
I'm being realistic.
Okay. So when we get to the bridge, we will know how to cross it. Showcase your intention first and speak to us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are much more interested in you getting this than all that. But when you show your intention and we wait things, why not? It will make contribution. But know for sure that behavioral health and all of these things are enterprising in themselves. And then you are investing in order to what? Also reap by solving problems.
Yeah.
So how many of us are 50 and above here? I have a book for you for free. This is the book I want to
read. 50 and above.
And me, patience, Danny.
Okay.
Hi, Evangelist Atinuke Kings.
I know Sylvester will be 50 in some 25, 30 years to come. So
I am above.
They are above 50. Okay. So we'll send it to everybody to read. So any other questions?
Thank you, Doctor.
So let's have your form, get it filled. Let's have everything as soon as possible. And then request for your certificate and keep them. Now see another one. How to walk away from sudden collapses. Can you see this one? Addiction beyond rehabs and habitual struggle. You see people struggling in addiction and all of that. They go from one rehab to another as if they can never be free. We work on people to ensure that they don't go into struggling because we do behavioral invasion for them to be able to cope from inside to the outside. We did this during COVID to help our teens and all that to realize themselves. Now, look at this portrait. You see the head that is carrying the man, or the man is carrying the head? What can you see?
The man is carrying the head.
Can you see now? That's 25 messages there. So you must awaken people's curiosity and intelligence. This was one of our graduation in Abuja, where people were certified, trained on energy management. So you can create so many services. This Baba is 80-something years. He came for training. This Mama is 80-something, 78 or so. He came for training. So that's one of our training sessions, all that. That's our COO. And all of that. We do all of this. We can package and even help you to graduate people in your own area of passion as we build curriculum for you. So we do all of this. We do critical engagement in states, wherever, engage society through behavioral health and all of that. So thank you so very much, everyone. There are works for you to read. I have so many works, over 100 of it. Most of them are soft. You can read them. You can request for my group, whatever, books on online. Can send you a huge lot. You are into children's parenting. You can take a bearing here to say, okay, I want to be a coach on parenting or emotional connection. We'll brand you and package you in that order. So on this note, I'd like to thank every one of you for participating. And we look forward to you becoming cyber wise. where you fly in the horizon, as a coach, and as a therapist, and whichever way. So, any other question?
As a professional.
As a professional and not a what?
A quack.
So thank you, everyone. Congratulations. You made this training.
Thank you.
Please go over your notes.
Thank you, doctor.
Go over the
Thank
YouTube.
you very much.
Go over everything. Take your note and get back.
Don't forget the YouTube arrangement.
Okay.
Sending the
More
lectures.
grace.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mama. Have a lovely
More
evening.
grace, so doctor.
Thank you very
God
much.
bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
God bless you.
So waiting for all your forms, and then we meet tomorrow on the
All right.
edition. Bye-bye, everyone.